In the glamorous and competitive world of Formula 1, with glory, fame and money at stake, there is a lot lying on Formula 1. Whether you need the fastest car, best driver or the best personnel, setting up a team is not only very difficult and expensive, but it's even more difficult to be successful, resulting in most of the best teams, resources and drivers originating across Europe in the likes of the United Kingdom and Italy. With General Motors entering F1 as an American team and Haas being F1's only American team since 2016, despite the fact that their chassis are Italian and the team is based in the UK, it is great to see outsiders joining the fray. But this only reminds me of one small team that took on the might of Ferrari and McLaren in the 90s and 2000s. So in today's video, the first of 2025, I will be talking about the Jordan F1 team. The Jordan F1 team holds a special place in the hearts of Irish F1 fans, as it's Ireland's sole representation on the grid. Founded in 1991 by a witty Irish businessman and former racing driver Eddie Jordan, the team captured the hearts of fans with its underdog spirit, bold marketing strategies, and occasional flashes of brilliance on the track. Eddie Jordan had already established a reputation in the motorsport world as a driver and team manager before venturing into Formula 1. After a successful stint in Formula 3 and Formula 3000, Jordan founded Jordan Grand Prix, with the ambition of competing at the pinnacle of motorsport. Although the team was registered and licensed in Ireland, the team factory was based in Silverstone, England. The team was launched on a modest budget, with the dynamic and charismatic Eddie Jordan at the helm. Jordan entered Formula 1 in 1991, using Cosworth engines in their first car, the Jordan 191. The 191 is often regarded as one of the most beautiful Formula 1 cars ever designed, with its striking green 7-Up livery and flowing blue accents. It quickly demonstrated the team's potential, earning a commendable 5th place in the Constructors' Championship in their debut season. Although it is mostly remembered for being driven in a one-off appearance by one Michael Schumacher, who made his F1 debut with Jordan at the 1991 Belgian Grand Prix, a testament to the team's knack for spotting talent. Although he didn't finish the race due to a clutch issue, he did manage to qualify P7, exceeding expectations and beginning the legendary legacy that he would establish. Throughout the early 1990s, Jordan continued to punch well above its weight, often challenging more established teams. The team switched to Yamaha engines in 1992 and then to Hart in 1993, but these partnerships yielded mixed results. It wasn't until 1994, with the arrival of Peugeot engines, that the team began to achieve greater consistency. Jordan's reputation for fostering young talent grew during this period. Drivers like Rubens Barrichello and Eddie Irvine got their breaks with the team, showcasing their skills and eventually moving on to bigger opportunities. By the mid-1990s, Jordan had cemented its place as a midfield contender, consistently scoring points and earning respect in the paddock. The late 1990s marked the golden era for Jordan Grand Prix. In 1998, the team switched to Moog and Honda engines and achieved their first race victory at the chaotic 1998 Belgian Grand Prix, thanks to Damon Hill. That race was notorious for its horrendous rainy conditions and multiple crashes that saw both Hill and his teammate Ralf Schumacher finish on the podium in a stunning 1-2 result. In 1999, Jordan reached its peak, finishing third in the Constructors' Championship. Heinz-Harald Frentzen, driving for Jordan, won 2 races and constantly challenged for podiums. The team's bright yellow cars, branded with Benson and Hedges sponsorships, were adored even more with a more imaginative liveries, such as the famous Bitten and Hisses snake design, becoming iconic symbols of Jordan's audacious marketing. But that wasn't the only marketing genius from Jordan. Information that only became public recently was Jordan's involvement with the logistics giant DHL. Benson and Hedges had been with Jordan since 1996. However, with increasing restrictions on cigarette advertising and sport, Benson and Hedges adapted their branding on Jordan's cars to create the alternatives such as Bitten and Hisses, Buzz and Hornets, and Bitten Heroes. In 2002, Deutsche Post, which had acquired DHL, sought to make DHL a primary sponsor with a livery change to white and red. However, Benson and Hedges' contract mandated a yellow and red colour scheme. Eddie Jordan resolved the clash by persuading DHL to adopt the now iconic yellow and red branding, emphasising its long-term marketing benefits. This decision cemented DHL's brand identity globally, with Jordan still benefiting from royalties for the innovative move every year. Jordan weren't just on track, they were off track as well. The EJ10 energy drink, launched by the Jordan F1 team, was a standout product in the energy beverage market. It was promoted as a healthy alternative, free from caffeine and taurine, to avoid the dreaded sugar crash while delivering up to 90 minutes of energy with a fruit twist. The drink's branding leaned heavily on the bright yellow livery of the Jordan F1 cars, capturing the adrenaline and dynamic feeling of a racetrack. Available globally from Ireland to Saudi Arabia, EJ10 gained a devoted following during its peak, making it more than just a drink. It was a cultural nod to the excitement of Formula 1. There is even a vodka-based version called V10. However, its success faltered in 2002 after a recall in Ireland revealed benzene contamination in its 380ml bottles, marking a turning point in its history. But what if drinks weren't your thing? You wanted an actual Jordan car? Well, you could get one of those as well. To celebrate Jordan's remarkable 1999 season powered by Mugen Honda engines, Honda introduced the limited edition Honda Civic VTIS Jordan Edition. Based on the EK4 VTIS hatchback, this exclusive model stood out with its stunning sunlight yellow paint job, yellow on black leather interior, and Jordan branded details, including decals, embroidered seats, and floor carpets. Its aesthetic nods to the Japanese Type R model, and a signed Eddie Jordan plaque added to its allure. Limited to just 500 units, the Civic Type R remains a collector's gem, embroidering the spirit of a groundbreaking Formula 1 team. Nowadays, Jordan merch can be found online. Although rare, I definitely recommend keeping a lookout. And let me know if you find any Jordan Civics for sale too. The early 2000s brought new challenges for Jordan Grand Prix. The departure of key personnel, changes in engine suppliers, and increased financial pressure began to take their toll. The team's competitiveness faded, and results became more sporadic. In 2003, Jordan secured its final victory at the Brazilian Grand Prix, with Giancarlo Fisichella benefiting from a chaotic race to take the win. In fact, his car went on fire after he won the race. However, by this time the team was struggling to keep afloat, and with the escalating cost of competing in Formula 1, things were not looking good. By 2004, financial difficulties had become insurmountable, and Eddie Jordan sold the team to the Midland Group in early 2005, marking the end of Jordan Grand Prix as an independent entity. The team underwent several transformations in the following years, becoming Midland F1 Racing, then Spiker, and eventually Force India, until their owner turned out to be very dodgy, so Lawrence Stroll, father of F1's next world champion Lance Stroll, purchased the team in 2018, renaming it Racing Point, before evolving it into what is now known as the Aston Martin Formula 1 team, a brand that Stroll also owns. Although Jordan Grand Prix is no longer on the grid, its legacy endures. The team was known for its bold and innovative spirit, both on and off the track. Eddie Jordan's ability to spot and nurture young talent left a lasting impact on the sport, with drivers such as Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello, and Giancarlo Fisichella all achieving success after starting with Jordan. The Jordan 191 remains a cult classic among F1 enthusiasts, and the team's daring liveries and marketing campaigns are fondly remembered. Above all, Jordan Grand Prix symbolised the passion and determination that made F1 so compelling. Even though 20 years have passed since Jordan competed in their last Formula 1 season, Eddie Jordan remains as loud and as vocal as ever, hosting the Formula for Success podcast alongside David Coulthard. Recently, Eddie has unfortunately been battling cancer, but he remains as strong and as witty as ever. Wishing you the best in your recovery, Eddie. As Ireland's only Formula 1 team, it holds a special place in motorsport history, reminding fans of what can be achieved with ambition, ingenuity, and their touch of Irish charm. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Please hit the like button. Then, once you are completed with that, hit the subscribe button for similar videos. I make weekly uploads, and hit the bell icon so you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all very soon.